What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another movie reaction. This one is a Patreon pick, so shouts out to the Patreon fam. This one's exclusively for you guys, but I know it is a big one in the Cronenberg verse, man. We're talking about 1981's Scanners. Now, before we get into it, I have seen a lot of Cronenberg films. They're some of my favorites. The Fly, The Dead Zone, Videodrome, even Crimes of the Future, which I saw just a couple of years ago, where I can definitely tell that this man has been directing over the decades and still has that unique mind. Now, Scanners. I know absolutely nothing about this film, though it is talked about amongst the horror and special effects community. I hear this one's pretty unique and wild, and the less I know, the better, guys, so you get my genuine and honest reaction along the way. So enough talking, let's get to watching. But before we do, if you guys want to show love and always support the channel, make sure to hit that big thumbs up and consider subscribing today, where I do more reactions like this and movie reviews here on the channel. Also, if you guys are watching this reaction on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored cut, make sure to click on my Patreon link down in the description below, where you guys can join for a 7-day free trial and once again pick the movies that I get to watch. And before we get into it, Flix Talk community, let me know your favorite Cronenberg film down in the description below, and if I haven't seen it, I might check it out. Alright, Flix Talkers, so without further ado, my first time watching 1981's Scanners. Some epic music building up right here. Did he just bum a cigarette off that guy? Or not even bum one. I think he just grabbed it off the plate. I mean, he does look homeless. When it comes to that, I mean, I don't mind it. I know these ladies are looking at him in disgust, but if he's hungry, people are leaving leftovers, why not?
I've never seen anything so disgusting in all my life.
I'll tell you something.
I don't know how they can let creatures like that in here. Really?
Ooh, he has some powers.
Oh, help someone, please.
Oh, wow. A power he can't control. Oh. These guys got to be government or something. Got him. Well, don't mess with this guy. Don't even say an unspeakable comment like, look at this creature.
You're 35 years old, Mr. Vale. Why are you such a derelict, such a piece of human junk? The answer's simple. You're a scanner. That has been the source of all your agony. But I will show you now that it can be a source of great power.
Not much of a place, is it?
All right, so we have an audience. It looks like they're going to do an experiment on him or something to possibly reverse the scan power. I would call him a scrambler, because it seemed like he was scrambling up that woman's mind and body. The scrambler. Oh, so it looks like he can hear their inner thoughts, because no one's mouth is moving, and he's freaking out. That's got to be torture for him.
Talk now.
Do you guys think shit like this really happens? Like, behind the scenes, you know? I think so.
There is one other thing. No one is to leave this room once the demonstration has begun. At this point, I'd like to call for volunteers. Fine. Just sit right here, please. Now, I'd like you to think of something specific, and that you will not object to having disclosed to this group. Personal, perhaps.
All right.
This scan is really interesting, like the telekinesis or telepathy or tele something to read minds, possibly. I don't know if I want to volunteer after it making my face look like all like that. Is this hurting him? Oh, so that guy was scanning him, I think. Yeah.
Come with me. Come on. Got no? Come with us.
The scanner scanned the scanner. Why can't he just scan everybody's mind right there? Just blow everybody's brain up right there. Oh shit, I guess he is.
Okay.
Okay. So there's levels to the power. Obviously, he went full blown. Literally blew that guy's brains out. This guy, he kind of had to move his hand, so he injected himself. The hell's that in the middle of his forehead?
He's moving up fast on the left.
Hey, man, what's happening?
Ray, what the hell's the matter with you?
Oh, he's scanning Ray.
Ray. Ray!
Whoa.
Don't stop! Move it!
No, we gotta get him out of there!
Get up.
What a power. Wow. I would call it a gift, but that's kind of morbid. You know, it is a curse, I guess. I mean, can you shut it off, or do you always feel like you have to be scanned? Well, it is a curse in the fact that you hear multiple voices in your head just when you walk in a room, so.
So, this morning we have a new Director of Internal Security, Mr. Braden Keller.
We deal in weaponry and private armies. Let us leave the development of dolphins and freaks as weapons of espionage to others. Now, with all due respect to Dr. Paul Ruth, I recommend that we drop our scanner program immediately, sir.
With all due respects, you freak and your freakish program.
Were these VIPs carefully screened?
Yes.
And yet an assassin managed to infiltrate this group and kill 6 of our people. Do you suggest that this highly skilled assassin, who embarrassed us all in front of the community we were trying to impress, was himself a scanner?
We believe so, yes. Your program is based on a list of 236 known scanners, is it not?
It is.
It's a lot.
Of that number, how many are now working with us?
As of last night, none. Consec surveillance has gradually lost contact with all the names on our list. That there is a scanner underground developed in North America. It has an organization, it's well motivated, and it has a leader. His name is Revok. Eliminate the competition.
How?
Contact a scanner who is as yet unknown to the underground, convert him to our cause, and then send him out to infiltrate the underground.
Okay, now we have our story. Bad scanner gone good versus the bad scanner. At least that's what they want in theory. We don't know if this guy's going to go along with it.
How do you feel?
I feel crystal clear.
How do you like it? Clarity.
I'm not sure. I think I'm a bit afraid.
Why?
I feel so exposed. I can hear myself. You called me a scanner. What is that?
Freak of nature, born with a certain form of ESP, the derangement of the synapses, which we call telepathy. I'm a psychopharmacist by trade, specializing in the phenomenon of scanners. The injection gave you. What happened to the voices?
They stopped.
Ephemeral. It's a scan suppressant. When given to a scanner, it prevents the flow of telepathy.
How do you know these things?
It's my profession.
I drill a hole in the head. Right here.
He drilled that?
Why did you do it, Daryl? Why did you drill the hole?
Too much pressure. People on my head. Enough room for Daryl.
What's that you've put over the hole?
It's a door. Put the eye on the door so they won't know it's a door and they can't get back in because they'll see the eye, you know.
Do you think that will fool them?
I mean, sure will you know.
It's the only way to...
No! You don't know nothing, do you?
Bizarre. So how did he get out? I mean...
Is he still like that?
Worse. At the age of 22, he was extremely self-destructive. Now, at the age of 35, he is simply destructive. He's your enemy and mine. Somehow, he was able to gather a master list of all the scanners who were ever born, ask them to join him to destroy the society that created him.
Oh, wow.
All the scanners didn't agree to join him, were murdered. You, Cameron, and your brothers and sisters can bring a glory and a brilliance to our society that has never been seen before. We must stop Revok.
Jeez, what a mission, right? I mean, in one hand, this guy who has the scan power, I don't know what to call it. He doesn't want it. He really doesn't want it. So he wants to use it for good, I guess, or at least they're trying to infiltrate his mind and make him believe that he could do it for good by stopping this guy who wants to use it all for bad and is also looking for him.
Paul Ruth came up with a secret weapon. Someone you've been looking for, I think. Scanner. Calls himself Cameron Vale.
This guy's working with him? I'm pretty sure that was the bad scanner he was talking to because he said you are looking for him.
Yoga Master Dieter Tons.
Yoga Master?
Miss Tubbs has kindly consented to be your psychic sparring partner.
Psychic spar... Please do not explode his brain. He's a very old man.
Power of his will, he can control his heart rate, his alpha wave rhythm.
It reminds me of that scene on The Office, man, when they're talking to Dwight, and Dwight's like, I have the power to lower and raise my cholesterol. And they're like, why would you want to raise your cholesterol? And he's like, so I can lower it again.
Let's make his heart beat faster.
This is too much of a... this is lesson number 1? He's gonna explode this guy's heart.
End it!
Stop him!
End it!
Ooh, he gave him that, like, you need me more than I need you look.
You were right, Dr. Ruth. It was easy.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, man. This is the make of a monster right here.
He's our only lead, a known scanner who may or may not be part of Revok's underground.
Why was he in prison?
We tried to kill his entire family.
What?
It was in 1958. He was released. Rehabilitation through art.
I mean, everybody has their vice, right? Their way to calm down or cope or relax. And I mean, hey, more power to him. I mean, that's some ugly shit, but that looks like some Hellraiser shit. Oh my God, what a perfect representation of the scanner mind.
I'm interested in buying this piece for my apartment in Paris, but I don't think it'll work out unless I can get to meet the artist first.
It's part of our agreement. He will not meet his public.
Maybe you could just tell me where he lives.
I'm afraid I can't.
Use the scan.
And maybe you could just think about where he lives.
This guy's demeanor is turning very sinister. I like it.
Arnold.
I think we ought. Come on, Arnold. Let me take you back to your office.
Okay. So he hasn't learned to control it for sure. But then again, he has. I mean, that's kind of the loophole or the plot hole that I'm witnessing right now in real time. He was in that room full of people. How could he control the voices while holding a conversation with this man? Did he get the information just by scanning his brain? I thought he had to physically tell him where he lived.
Benjamin Pierce? I need some help. You're the only one that could give it to me.
Me?
Yes. I've heard you know a man named Daryl Revok.
Who are you?
This guy's demeanor is weird. Oh man, they got the drop on him. Oh my God.
I'm one of you.
I think you better tell me what you really want.
That art is so cool. I mean, he made a little man cave out of it.
How do you stop them? Your voices.
My art. My art keeps me sane.
Is this Flyboy in Dawn of the Dead? Sorry, guys, I have to do it. I didn't recognize it until they had a close-up on him, but... Oh, man. It destroyed the only thing that kept him sane. Fried him. Okay, I like that. I like that because you don't have to use too much. I mean, unless you're exploding heads for the practical. The actors just have to make it look like they're tweaking out. And it's still effective. I think, personally. I needed to look up this actor, though. I believe he was in Dawn of the Dead. Okay. Maybe this is a doppelganger effect, which it happens to me sometimes, guys. I confuse actors because they look alike. No, this is Stephen Lack. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I thought he looked exactly like Flyboy in Dawn of the Dead. Okay, so they gave him the drug to suppress it. So that answers my question, is he's able to walk around, still use some of the scan ability, but he also has to be hooked on this drug.
My name is Cameron Vale. I've got to talk to Kim Obrist.
He's finding all the scanners now.
Sit down.
Oh.
I know you.
That's the woman from the art exhibit.
You were at the gallery.
I need help.
This is tight. This is cool because at first I thought they were going to go toe to toe, and I'm like, well, one's less experienced, but he's got the team of X-Men behind his ass. This guy just looks so bizarre. He found him? Oh, it's about to go down. Scanner style. What? He brought these guys back? What? So maybe Cameron didn't kill them, he just kind of stunned them?
No!
Oh, God. Oh! Oh, they took out a couple of them, though. Wow, she did that, man.
Everywhere you go, somebody dies. Who are you?
I'm a scanner.
Who sent you?
I was found by Consec. They wanted me to find Revok. I think they want to kill him, but they never told me about you.
Oh, no. Tony. Oh, no. Whoa. Damn.
We gotta get out of here.
That's what I love about these older movies, man. It's real stunts, real death-defying action. No CGI bullshit.
Let's move out. Back out. Oh, it's on fire.
Is this guy another scanner too?
It's finished, and nothing can stop Revok now.
So legends of this Revok guy have traveled amongst the circles, the scanner circles.
You don't know how evil he is, how powerful he is. You don't know anything.
Let me show you my power.
What are you doing?
You must have something that will lead us to Revok.
Yeah. These are Revok's minions.
There it is. That's it.
Consec? Biocarbon amalgamate? Oh, I thought that was the Consec symbol. Oh, is he producing this serum or something? Yeah, with the help of this one scummy guy at the beginning. Ephemeral. Ripe.
I'm going to have to give you both an injection of ephemeral.
My man brought back the goods. Won't take long. I have a way with these creatures.
I know that. So does Trevelyan. That's why he's asked me to take the informant.
That police state tactic simply won't work, sir.
Why don't you send a letter to the board about that, Doctor? I'm sure they'd love to hear from you.
Ooh.
It's good to have you back home.
Where's the girl?
She's in another room, been interrogated.
Thought it would be you.
That's why I made sure that the needles I gave you both were harmless. Don't worry. She'll be able to protect herself if there's any problem.
Do you know of a drug laboratory called Biocarbon Amalgamate?
Yes, of course. I founded it in 1942. But I sold it to Consec. That's why I'm here.
Oh my God.
Do you know what that lab does?
As far as I know, they make some sort of chemical weaponry.
It manufactures ephemeral for Daryl Revok. The production of ephemeral is computerized. It's being manufactured and sent out in huge tankers. The program that controls everything is called RIPE, and it's a Consec program. Here at Consec is a traitor, and that someone is working with Revok.
I love this twist.
Access the RIPE program. I do not have Consec computer clearance.
Neither do I.
But you do have a nervous system, and so does a computer. And you can scan a computer as you would another human being.
What? I don't think that's how it works. Wait a minute. Don't feed me this shit. A computer does not have a nervous system. Okay, now we're getting out of the realm of... I know it's all out of the realm of possibility, but you had me on board. Because I want to believe in scanners, goddammit.
What a pleasant surprise. You're very attractive. Tell me everything you know about Daryl Revok's organization.
I want to know how you're going to protect me.
Your best protection is to tell us everything we need to know. As soon as you do, Revok will cease to be a threat to anyone.
Not good enough. Revok's people are everywhere, and that scares me.
I know you're not what you say you are.
I want to see someone else.
Now I have acquaintances in Revok's group. They tell me that you have never been one of them. Why are you here?
Girl, you better scan his ass.
Goodbye, Kim.
God, the noise they make when they're being scanned is so weird. It's gargled and it's like auto-tuney. It's very weird.
Where is she? This is more important. No!
No, this is more important. The computer is more important. Access the right program. Access. Pass.
What? Was that a scanner moment right there? Or was he just having an inner monologue? If he's a scanner too, I'm going to lose my shit.
Mustn't happen again. It's always been there inside me. Lurking away. Oh, Cameron. I have a way with you, Cameron. Mustn't happen again. Ripe indeed. The ripe program
Must be stopped!
This isn't the same thing, you understand? Not the same thing at all. The first time was an accident. The ripe program is cold and cruel. Very, very cold. Very cruel.
I don't know if I fully understand what was happening there. It almost sounded like he was having two voices in his head, having a conversation, but was he also a scanner too? Let me know in the comments below.
What happened?
Keller tried to kill me.
Then he's the one.
Sorry, Bob.
Oh, wow. The scanners made me see my mama. Oh, man. Okay, that was a cool added layer to all of this. The scanner world building is very cool so far.
If we don't plug into the computer now, they're gonna reprogram it.
This is some Matrix shit right here. He's tapping in through the phone line.
What does that mean?
Somebody not only threw away the key, he plugged the keyhole.
Hey, Lee, punch up your internal monitor. Someone's inside this thing right now getting the right program.
How can this happen?
We're plugged into the telephone system. Anybody who has the proper series of access codes could get in here long distance.
He's getting all the information, man, of recruitments.
It's Vale. He's inside. How can we hurt him before he gets out? Vale's nervous system and the computer's nervous system are joined together. He's scanning it.
I don't know if it's what you want, but I could override the max security self-destruct.
Do it now.
Sir, that would entail a total loss of all data. I couldn't do that without the written authorization of Consec leader.
Mister, this is your authorization. Sit down!
Yeah, he's going rogue. Yeah, the only way to do this, man, is to eliminate all of their information at the source. I mean, it seems like he's already getting enough information as it is, but...
Sir, this is the last step. Are you sure?
Do it!
Too much power! What the hell? I like that effect. I wanted to say, I love that close-up of all the motherboards and stuff like that, like you're kind of flying through technology. So did he get the information before they I mean, I don't know. Okay, that was one of the names on the list, so I guess he got his list.
Okay, I'll go find the doctor.
All right, I'll keep an eye on the door. Excuse me. Do you know if the receptionist is coming back soon?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh no, they're scanning her? What? The baby inside her is scanning her? Baby scanners.
Where did you get this? What do you want with me? Who are you?
What happened?
I was scanned. The woman in the waiting room.
She scanned you?
No, not her. Her child. Her unborn child scanned me.
What the hell?
The doctors on the computer list are giving ephemeral to their pregnant patients. Ephemeral is creating new scanners.
Oh!
Hold still.
Okay. Oh my God.
Come on.
I cannot believe. Damn. David Cronenberg. Wow. The doctor's prescribing this? Oh no, here we go. Let's have the mental showdown. Giving the pregnant ladies ephemeral so their children have the scan is so genius.
Keller murdered Dr. Ruth. He deserved to die.
You shouldn't mourn a good doctor's death. You should celebrate it with me.
Dr. Ruth was a great man.
There's only one person on earth who ever tried to help you, and that's me.
You sent your soldiers out to kill me.
Never. Never you. I've spent years looking for you. And then when Keller told me that Ruth had dredged you up and sent you out as some ridiculous amateur spy. Who's your mother?
I don't know.
Who's your father?
I don't know.
You were kept on ice. It wasn't until Consec had trouble putting me away that they thawed you out. He knew where you were, but it wasn't until he needed you that he reached down and hauled you up out of the slime. Your father, Dr. Paul Ruth.
What?
Our father.
What?
You're my brother, Cameron. My kid brother.
No way. That is insane.
This was a test campaign used in 1947 to market a new product, a tranquilizer called ephemeral. It was aimed at pregnant women, but the campaign failed because it had a side effect on the unborn children. An invisible side effect.
It created scanners.
Yes. The man who invented ephemeral was very excited by this weird mutation it caused, and so was Consec. They offered to finance his experiments, so he sold him his company and himself.
And that man was Dr. Ruth.
Oh, man.
That was Daddy. He had given the prototype of ephemeral to his pregnant wife, our mother, 4 years before it hit the market, and then again a year later. His children turned out to be difficult, until he realized that the only thing that would calm them down was his drug, ephemeral. There's a whole generation of scanner soldiers just a few months away from being born. We'll find them, train them to be like us, bring the world of normals to their knees. We'll be the envy of the whole planet.
You sound just like him, like Ruth.
Not like him. Like Revok! Daryl Revok!
It's as though he's been reincarnated in you.
Tell me you're not going to betray me like all the rest.
No!
Here we go. Scan fight, scan fight.
We're going to do it the scanner way. I'm going to suck your brain dry. You're going to be with me, Cameron, no matter what. Brothers should be close, don't you think?
Oh my God. Oh shit. I think it's time to pop that pimple. Oh. Oh, they might destroy each other at the same time. That's gonna leave a mark. Come on, Cameron, I'm rooting for you still. What? cool. Oh my God, that was so sick. Whoa. And it was all like slow motion too. They killed each other. Brothers. She's gonna walk in that room and just see a huge splatter all over the wall, all over the floor. So when he was scanning them, when they were scanning each other, he was linked. That's why when his brother's eyes, Cameron eyes popped, his went white and just kind of, oh.
Cameron?
Kim? It's me, Kim. Cameron. I'm here.
What?
We've won. We've won.
These are credits? What? Oh my God, that was such a great ending. I love that ending. So he did swap bodies. Okay. It does call back, obviously, to when scanners scan each other, they are linked. They're interconnected. I can't even say the word. They are linked, right? Okay, but he transferred his whole vibe, his whole body, his whole personality, everything, his whole being, his whole soul to his brother. The only thing that was the same were the eyes, the green eyes. Wow. Okay, let's talk about it. 1981 scanners, guys. Guys, what in the shit? That was awesome. That was awesome in the sense that I love all this sci-fi craziness. I really do. I don't understand it 100% fully. I try to in the moment, obviously. But this movie kept throwing me some twists and turns, and oh, it was so much fun. So let's get into it, guys. Scanners, 1981. Stephen Lack as Cameron Vale, who I also thought was in Dawn of the Dead. No, I was wrong about that. He looks very, very similar. I thought he was great, though I will say this is a huge criticism of mine for this movie and his casting for the most part. I don't know if they purposely had him talking robotic, or is that just his acting style? Because it did not seem human-like at all whatsoever. So that was my only gripe. Everyone around him was overpowering him with the acting ability. So as an overall just presence, he was fine. He was good. He had a good look to him and stuff like that. Very piercing green eyes. Once again, I liked him. Jennifer O'Neill, who is our only survivor. Well, our survivor at the end, alongside Cameron in the new body now. Jennifer O'Neill as Kim Orbrist. She was also a scanner. We meet her halfway through the movie, and I liked her insertion into this story, kind of part of this group of scanners that are trying to do the right thing, or just kind of have this collective, like protective group, and that gets overrun by these guys that are out to kill them. So she goes on the lam with him, with Cameron, and I liked their chemistry for the most part. She seemed very distressed, and it was very realistic. I like that because, I mean, you would be. If you were never in these situations, you would be. It doesn't matter if you're a scanner or not. So I think she did very, very well. Dr. Paul Ruth, played by Patrick McGoohan. I thought he was very well, acted. Never seen him in anything else, but you could tell that he possibly did like theater or something. I don't know. He just gave me a very Donald Pleasance feel. So I liked him. The big reveal is he is the daddy of these two brothers. So let's talk about the other brother, Michael Ironside, Daryl Revok. I've definitely seen Michael Ironside in a lot of films, but probably not until later in life. And I'm mainly looking at his IMDb here as his top credit of Total Recall from 1990. That's where I remember him from. Total Recall. It says he's also in Starship Troopers. He's in Top Gun, but this is a little earlier before that. I thought he was great. I thought he was great as a villain. He just has that very stoic look, that very stern presence in him. And it seemed like in the end, he was trying to do the right thing. And somehow, I mean, it's never the right thing to want to take over the world, right? But at least he didn't want to kill his brother until his brother challenged him with the scan. So that's kind of where we were at. But I liked his performance probably the most. I thought it was the strongest out of everyone here. Now, the story at hand was fantastic. The story alone gets a 5 out of 5. It's very, very original. It's very sci-fi. There's a lot of horror in this movie, you know, as well. I thought there would be more. We're talking about Cronenberg here. I thought there would be more. The most Cronenberg that we got was that battle at the end, I thought, which he usually leaves these movies off with crazy, crazy, gory cliffhangers, right? And then the head explosion. But throughout, it was a little more tame. I liked a lot of the explosions of kind of scanning the network or scanning the telephone system or the wirings, the internet, so to speak, the interface at the back at the facility, what have you. And I like where we went with that. And I like that there's a network of scanners out there. That's the whole thing, is that you want to create this world to make it seem like there's an underbelly of these mutants or these, you know, abnormals that live amongst us and that blend in like real people. You can only tell it if they scan your mind, right? I love that. That's why I always loved X-Men growing up, is because they kind of blended in, unless you're like Beast or something and you look physically different. Then you blend in with the rest of the crowd, right? Until you accidentally show off your abilities, so to speak, which we saw that right at the beginning. He did that when he was homeless, or when he kind of looked at a homeless guy. I love the story through and through. I did accidentally, you know, Google this movie, and sequels did pop up, so I know that there are sequels. I don't know if anybody else is included from the original. Probably not. I think this was a cash cow. I don't know financially how well it did, but if it did warrant sequels, I mean, most likely there was money to be made. So that being said, I had a very fun time with this one, if I'm being completely honest. The score for this movie was lacking. It did not fit what I was watching on screen. I don't really even know how to describe it. It didn't fit this movie whatsoever. I'm looking for more of a synth-wavy, atmospheric, dark horror type of score. I didn't get that from any of these scenes, pretty much. Yeah, there's a couple of synthesizer, you know, intros and outros and stuff. No, I need to hear that throughout. You know what I mean? There was a couple of brass instruments being played that did not fit to me. I know a lot of people are going to love this movie as a whole and also love the score. I didn't get that. So that's where I'm going to knock this down a peg, as well as the acting from Cameron, our lead guy. So I think all that being said, I'm going to give 1981 Scanners a solid 3 out of 5. It is definitely above average. And if someone hasn't seen it, I would love to watch it again with them. All right, Flix Talkers, what did you think of Scanners from 1981? Please let me know. Have you seen the sequels? Are they worth checking out? Let me know in the comments below if you guys did appreciate my thoughts and reaction. Hit that big thumbs up to support the channel. Consider subscribing today for more. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm gone. Peace.